I'm the Commando in your corner, Tim Thomas, and this is my book, Fight, Flight or Feel, written and narrated by myself, Tim Thomas. Forward. What if there was something inside of you that could change everything outside of you? That something was discovered by an Australian Special Forces soldier with 5 minutes left to live. Introduction. It could have been the gravity of my own death in Afghanistan, but before I discovered that something, my body and mind was shutting down. I've since found out that what I discovered has gone by a lot of different names throughout the centuries. For myself, I simply call it energy. Energy is real, it's valuable, and it's already inside of you. Don't think energy like it's mystical. I have a faith, but this is different. This feels more like discovering a hidden human superpower. Real power and influence over any situation. Let's begin the journey. Author's note. The book's intention is to make powerful information easily accessible. Being dyslexic, I have struggled to read all my life. My eyes get lost when looking at a page of uniform print. If you'd purchased the book, it's been structured for ease of access, especially for non-reading types like myself. There are more disempowered people in this world than empowered people. We should do everything we can to make empowering information accessible to those who need it. Chapter 1. Energy Basics. Energy can grow anything you want. To understand energy, you first need to understand that there are two very different types of people in this world, and they're both you. True story. Allow me to explain. Have you ever wondered why some days life is great? Everything is going your way. The kind of day that hours seem like seconds, whilst on other days life's a struggle. Even small things seem hard. Seconds seem like hours. Thoughts of, why am I doing this? Seriously, don't talk to me till I've had a coffee. This is more common than you think. Simply put, the difference between our good days and bad days is the amount of energy we have in our system. Energy is real, it's valuable, and it's already inside you. Energy can be increased or decreased depending on our choices. More energy equals more options and more hope. Less energy equals less options and no hope of change. Consciously or not, it's been happening your whole life. Really. Learn to manage it right and it can solve any problem and change any situation. This book will show you how to create real, feel-good energy. More powerful and permanent than coffee or Red Bull. The best example of this real energy is an experience I mentioned in the foreword. Getting shot at and rocketed was very common in Afghanistan. We'd already lost men and had limbs blown off others. Death was no stranger. I'd actually made my peace with it. I got some real good life insurance and made my final video messages to my children, family and friends. This may sound brutal, but I did believe in old-fashioned service to my country. I couldn't let it be someone else's father, husband or son. I was also a working-class man with no higher education. At the time, before my higher thinking kicked in, risking my life was all I had to earn above minimum wage and give my family the life I wanted them to have. However, this ambush had an annoying twist on death, like death needed it. See, tactically, the rear vehicle of the convoy is least defended. As a result, it's the rear vehicle that generally gets attacked. We just received intel that there was an RPG ambush waiting for us up ahead. As a result, the order came down to put all the heavily armoured vehicles, called Bushmasters, and these were the ones that the RPGs, that rocket-propelled grenades, couldn't penetrate. They were told to go to the rear of the convoy. Our vehicle had no armour. It was simply a four-wheel drive with the roof cut off. This was very standard for Australian Special Forces. However, in the confusion, a Bushmaster pushed into the convoy ahead of us, cutting us off. We were now the rear vehicle in the convoy. Shit. Everyone in that vehicle knew what was going to happen next. My vehicle commander said, as he actioned up his machine gun, "Fellas, if this goes the way I think it will, it's been a pleasure serving with you."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?